What's going on, guys? I'm the Fire Chicken, and last time we learned foundation basics. So why do my walls still look like Swiss cheese? Well, if you want to avoid embarrassing build fails and keep your house from being a monster magnet, stick around. Here's the secrets to the perfect Terraria walls. Now, once again, guys, obviously my builds are more focused around looking beautiful, causing attention, and just overall pride inside of what you're doing, okay? So what we're going to start off with is we're going to start off with this basic foundation right over here. Now, what I would do, and we can get rid of these guys. We're pretty safe right here, I think. So what we're going to do is we just kind of want a little bit of variation, right? And you see, we got some monsters coming. So you can absolutely 125% leave your walls just like this. Protects you from the zombies, protects you from the bad guys. But honestly, I think it could do with a little bit of an upgrade. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a different block just like this. And on the inside, we're just going to hammer it, you know, to just give it a little bit more depth. And on the outside as well, we're going to do the exact same thing because the other dog has a toy that he wants. Hey, hush up. Come on, buddy. You okay now? All right. So to keep going on, we're just going to keep on adding a little bit more depth to this, and honestly, I don't know if we're gonna if this is gonna have the effect that we want it to, but there we go, just like that. You guys see kind of the vision? Thicker wall that has a little bit more, and you guys can obviously just keep it the same color, right? Even the same color across the way is going to have a lot more gravity and a lot more effect than anything else. Because it adds shape, it adds design to it, and honestly, it's just, like, above board. It's a lot more interesting to look at. So let's go ahead and mine our way out of here, and we're going to move on to the next one, okay? Now, this one I like a lot. I like this foundation a lot. This is definitely a lot better than your basic stone foundation on the ground. It's definitely got some height onto it, and you can walk around it. So we built this with the idea that it's going to be front facing. So you can only go in one way. In most builds, they have two doors. I know this. But this is going to be something that is just kind of like, oh, look at that. And we're going to just try and add a little bit to it. So we're going to go up to build height, right? And we're going to go one out. Same thing right here. We're going to go up, and we're going to go one out. Now we're going to just kind of build it straight across, just like this. This is going to give you the ability to make more rooms and everything else like that. Then right here, we hammer. And over here, we hammer again. Now, there's more than one way to do this, right? So you can do it just like this, to where that's perfectly fine. But this one, I think we want it to kind of feel like it's a two-story house. And going along with the kind of standard grass plains feel, okay? We want it to kind of go up one more. Oh, I messed up there. Alright, so we want to go just like this. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the thin walls, so we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more. You guys can do it just like this, but I'm going to show you guys in the next one how to do it even better. Okay? So there we go. Just like that. And we're going to just make it to where we can kind of jump up and jump down. And I feel like that's a pretty decent looking wall. But going back with the other thing there, you can add some support beams. Just like that there. And that can kind of act as like where you're going to put your torches. or anything else like that. And you can also hang them like sideways like how I did in the foundation, but I feel like that would be tired and overused if we continue. A couple of days since I played. So you see, like right here, this is just perfectly fine with everything that you have going on. Alright? But to kind of just show exactly how to build the best wall, we're going to go over to the place where you guys all love. We're going to go, no, actually, I want this to start right here is where this is going to start. And this is going to be our, like, pseudo castle build on how to show you guys exactly what to do. So we want this to go up, probably up to here. And don't feel like you're constrained by what you can and can't use. Definitely try and go up as high as humanly possible if you guys are inclined to do so. And this is what I'm talking about with the at least 3 thickness wall, okay? So you go up and then you build a little cap to it. And what I like to do is I like to kind of add a little bit of shape to it, even if it's just this, okay? And then right over here, just to kind of show a little bit more of it. And it's easier because I have the mount, but now that looks like a thick pillar, like your wall has structure and everything else like that. And then right here, we're going to want to keep it kind of where it's not so on the inside of it. And we're going to build like a second floor to this off camera whenever we're going to do the how to build a roof episode. I feel like that's going to be really fun. That's going to be really, really fun. I'm super excited to do that one for you guys. But right here, we got this. And same kind of song and dance. You just go up just like this. All the way over. And then like this here. And then you go straight down. Then we just kind of mine our doorway and replace the one block. The tiny details, they do matter no matter what game you're playing. Okay? So then we got that going. We're gonna want, what did I do with those blocks just now? Oh, here they are. Perfect. Yeah, lost for a second. Alright, so you guys can see kind of like right there. And perfect. Just like that. Now your walls have shape, they have space, and everything else just like this. Okay? Now there is one more thing I want to show you guys before we move on and end off the video. Is I want to show you guys how to do just a lot of coins. We're going to just kind of give you guys a quick little rundown on how to actually, just like this, along the ground. And with the support beam as well, it looks a million times better than just a plain Jane wall. As you guys can see right here, it just gives the inside a little bit more like believability that this is an actual house that you guys have built. Alright? So I always add a little bit of a kind of foundation wall, kind of making it look like the house is built up 3D. Just like this. And then I go all the way across. And obviously I don't have enough walls here to go all the way across, but you guys get the idea. Kind of the same design as this on the ground, but just extending the foundation up a little bit more. It just, I feel like it looks really nice. Okay? And then for this one, for the big one, I like doing or finding walls or anything like that that just kind of has the same kind of vibe, same kind of feel to it. And just adding these around. It just gives it a little bit more character and a little bit more variation. And people could be like, oh, well, that's too much gray. That's too much gray. Well, don't forget about paint, y'all. Paint is a real deal. Okay? So, as you guys can kind of see here, you have something that looks a little bit small, something a little bit kind of similar looking, or just kind of random looking-ish. And you just add some support beams to it, you add some character into your walls. You make your walls thicker, and they just look a little bit better. And if you guys continue doing this stuff over and over and over again, you guys will become fantastic builders. Better builders than you already are. I promise. Okay? Well, with that being said, if you learned something new about walls, let me know your trickiest Terraria build problem in the comment. Maybe it'll be my next episode. And hey, if you found this helpful, a like tells me I should make more just like it. Catch you guys in the next build. Peace.